Hi dear crypto investors, according to Bloomberg estimates, this year cryptocurrency has become a more lucrative asset than gold and stocks. Crypto assets tracker Messari unveiled a red-hot forecast for 2024, suggesting that the crypto market will enter the bullish stage, with Bitcoin acting as the main driver. However, there are opposite viewpoints. For instance, former CEO of the BitMEX crypto exchange, Arthur Hayes, warns that Bitcoin is under threat in the new year. The flagship crypto could be affected by the long-awaited launch of spot Bitcoin ETFs. Arthur Hayes explains that Bitcoin keeps its worth while it's actively used. The idea of an ETF is that Bitcoin's volatility and flow is restricted. In other words, part of Bitcoins will be withdrawn from circulation. Lower on-chain activity could scare off miners. If so, who will ensure transactions in the network? Besides, investors will relocate part of their capital from stocks and bonds to crypto assets. Therefore, the number of tokens moving within the network will decrease sharply, while the rest will be stored as a dead weight. The more ETFs will be opened, the more expensive available tokens will be worth. Currently, 13 applications have been filed with the Securities and Exchange Commission. The regulator fixed a deadline for updating applications for ETFs. If the issuer does not manage to do this before December 29th, it will no longer be included in the first round of approvals. The crypto community predicts that the financial watchdog will make a positive decision before January 10th, 2024. Meanwhile, adverts for future exchange-traded instruments have already appeared on television. MicroStrategy founder Michael Saylor is more optimistic in his forecasts. He reckons that the new exchange instrument will become the largest significant phenomenon for the American market in the last 30 years. He underscores that the market has never before encountered such an increase, sometimes tenfold, in demand accompanied with a supply shortage. As for Bitcoin, according to the CoinGecko resource, 3.8% of the total issue of the number one crypto was clustered at exchange-traded funds of various types at the end of 2023. The main crypto has rallied by more than 160% in the last 12 months. Its market value has expanded by $530 billion. The fastest rally happened in the period of the hype about the likelihood of the approval of spot Bitcoin ETFs. However, amid over-optimism of investors, the token reached overbought levels because most would-be growth has already been priced in by the market. JP Morgan reminds traders about the market law: buy the rumor, sell the fact. This is what is happening now. Perhaps for this reason, Bitcoin consolidated within the range from 42,750 to 44,217 in the last 7 days. Yesterday, during a massive sell-off, the price even tested the area below the round level of $42,000. The token briefly lost more than 4%. As a result of all ups and downs, Bitcoin completed the week from December 21st to 27th with a modest 1% gain. Some other popular cryptocurrencies also went through a decline in the last 7 days. However, according to a weekly chart, they have shown much better performance than Bitcoin's 1% growth. For example, Ether jumped by 6.5% last week. It traded within the corridor between $2,178 and $2,367. Ether managed to leap above the critical resistance only in early December. On December 8th, the second largest crypto printed its new one-year high at $2,403. Yesterday, the token traded at about $2,351, not far away from this level. To sum up, Ether has lagged behind other popular tokens this year and has appreciated by 90%. One of the reasons is high on-chain transaction fees. The developers are ready to offer a new solution, the Duncan hard fork. The Ethereum blockchain team intends to pump their new project into test networks in early 2024. If testing is successful, Duncan will be released on the main network around the end of February. The hard fork, among other things, includes several tools that are designed to reduce fees on Ether blockchain. The native token of Ripple Labs spiked on Monday after a few days of consolidation. However, the token could not maintain bullish momentum and slipped again to the lower border of the one-week range between $0.611 and $0.647. The optimism which supported Ripple Labs in its legal proceedings with the Securities and Exchange Commission faded away in mid-November and has never resurfaced again. At the same time, Ripple found support from the news on Binance. Lately, the crypto exchange announced the listing of new Ripple-related instruments and other altcoins with USD coin. Still, Ripple has been growing at a much weaker pace compared to other crypto. Since its 19% slump in mid-November, the token has been drifting up. The price has grown only by 2.8% over the last 7 days. The cryptocurrency which backs the Binance chain ecosystem asserted itself at the beginning of the last week. Following a sluggish consolidation in a narrow range, the token climbed from support at $257 to resistance $314. It has been the most rapid rally since 2021. Binance coin has surged by almost 21%. Since the token started the bullish trend after it bottomed out at $184, Bitcoin coin has been extending a winning streak for 770 days in a row. The price has not notched a new one-year high yet. Technical indicators are still generating bullish signals. Solana remains the best performer in the top 10 tokens. Its one-week rally of 34.1% is stronger than the overall weekly gains of the three successful tokens. In terms of its market value, Solana lags behind heavyweights Bitcoin, Ether, and stablecoin Tether. Interestingly, Solana outpaced Ripple and Binance Coin a few days ago. All in all, Solana advanced notably this year, benefiting from its partnership with Visa and Shopify, as well as their fuss about its memcoin bonk. Analysts reckon that the Solana owes its rally to speculative activity. Speculators boost avid interest in this digital asset and encourage infrastructure expansion. Compared to Ether, this network is much cheaper with much faster transaction speed. For this reason, the Solana network is popular among traders who make transactions with tokens of gaming blockchain apps. To sum up, the token has been trading in a steady bullish trend. It has made a stunning one-week jump from a support at $79 to resistance at $123.7. In this video, we again proved that crypto assets are poised to surprise traders. Our regular crypto review is over. InstaForex team congratulates you on the upcoming new year. See you online in a week on January 4th, 2024.